Hey everyone, it's Sandy, and I'm going to share with you a process video of how I made some tags using Dylusion sprays, stamps, and things like that. So basically I have these 3 shipping tags that I believe I got from Lisa, and I have a art journal book down right there just to catch the extra sprays because it kind of goes everywhere. So I used red, green, yellow, and I tried to use, I think, slate gray, but the gray didn't come out, so I didn't worry about it anymore. So just picking some Christmas colors to use. And what I did is I just kind of sprayed them randomly over the tags, and now I have a sheet of paper and I placed it on top, and I'm kind of just smoothing it over so I can pick up some of that extra ink because I knew it would take a long time to dry. And then that paper I can use later on an art journal page or something else. So now I am going to, I believe, I'm just going to get my inks and kind of spray where some of the spray was taken off or I didn't get enough, or maybe I wanted to add some more green or red or yellow to different parts of the tag. Okay, now I have my heat gun and I'm just going to start to dry the tag. So there we go, they are all dried now, and I wanted to start layering some different things on them, stamps, gesso, things like that. So I have that stamp that is like a script stamp. I don't even know what it says. Honestly, I got that from Michael's or somewhere in the clearance aisle for a couple bucks. And it's one of my most favorite stamps to use just because it adds that little something in the background. And like I said, doesn't matter what it says, it's just kind of fun to use. So I go ahead and stamp my tags just randomly all over the place. And now I believe I am off looking for something. So I'm doing this, I did this video and I'm trying not to edit stuff out, so we'll see how it works. I haven't edited anything out just yet. So, but see, when I do my editing, I take spots like this out where I'm not doing anything or I'm looking for something. So that's a Dylusion stamp that I got from Hobby Lobby. If you haven't checked your Hobby Lobby, check them because they do offer some of the Dylusion stamps in a smaller version on the clear, you know, they're like that clear photopolymer or something like that. And then so that's where I got that one. So I'm just going to put some of that black stays on, and I'm just going to stamp more on my tag just randomly. When I stamp on these tags or when I do anything with Dylusions, there's not any rhyme or reason to it because I don't know, when I see Diane Reevely stuff, it's kind of just fun and funky and kind of like all over the place. So I'm not trying to be neat or orderly or have every tag look the same. I just want a lot of different elements layered on top of each other. I think that's what makes it so interesting. So that's what I do with that stamp. Now I got my snow stencil out, and this one is also a Dylusions stencil, and this is one of the smaller ones. You can get them in, I think, 8.5 by 11 or 5 by 7. So I just have my molding paste out right now, and I'm putting some of that on each of the tags. And like I said, I'm not trying to put them on the same place, just randomly throughout the tag. Now the things with Dylusion spray is that the spray is going to seep up through that white molding cream or paste. So that's not going to stay white in all the spots. Some spots might stay white, but as you can see as the tag progresses, the inks will start to take over the color of the snowflake. Now you can still see the snowflake. It doesn't change like the shape or anything of it. It just changes the color of the snowflake. And that's another really cool thing about the Dylusion sprays. I just have so much fun with her stuff. So now I'm just taking my heat gun and I'm going to dry it because I want to do something different. And I ran out of battery, I believe. So what I didn't film was that Christmas tree stencil, which is another Dylusion stencil, and I got my Viva molding cream, the gold one, and I just ran it through the same way I ran through my snowflakes, and I put those gold Christmas trees on there. And now I have my white Dylusion spray, and I'm trying just to sprinkle it so it can kind of look like snow on there, just adding another layer on it. And so that's what I'm doing right there, and I'm drying it because I am not very patient, because once you get in the mood, like, you just want to keep on going, keep on going. So that's why it's fun too to do like more than one tag at a time. I'm gonna do probably 2 more sets of these tags, but it was just so fun to knock these out in one night. It was a lot of fun. And look, as you can see, some of the stencil, the white snowflake, I'm sorry, has already picked up some of that Dylusion spray from the background. So let's see what I'm going to do next. Oops. Okay, now I am using my Tim Holtz Stampers Anonymous stamp, and I'm going to, this is just an old book I picked up at a used bookstore over here, and actually that was in the bin that it was free because they were probably just going to throw it away. I don't even know what the book is about, but basically I like to use it for stamping or spraying or different things. So what I'm going to do is just stamp out 2 of the nutcrackers and then 2 of the snowmen, because I want to use the body of these for my tag, and then I have a Dylusion stamp, which I'm not sure if I've already cut it out. I don't think I filmed it, but I have a Dylusion stamp that has like reindeer, Santa Claus, things like that. So I'm gonna cut off the heads of these nutcrackers and the snowman and put like a funky Dylusion reindeer on there, and you'll see it as the tag comes, like as I finish it up. So at the end of the video I'll show a picture of each of the supplies that I used on these tags. So there we go, I just have them on my book, and then I believe I'm going to spray them right there on the book just to add a little bit of color so they won't kind of stand out from the tag so much. I'm going to go ahead and rip these out and start cutting them. Okay, so now I have them cut out, and see those little reindeer heads? I had already stamped those way back when I went to go visit Lisa. I had pre-stamped some images so I can color them while I was on the plane, so I would have something to do. And I go ahead and I cut those out, and I'm going to start attaching those heads to the nutcracker and to the snowman, and then attach those to my tags. Now I'm just using my ATG gun to do it. I find that it's sticking okay, and I'm not really worried that it's going to come off. Some of these tags I'm going to mail to a few people, and then some I might keep one for my December daily or something like that. But these 3 that I'm making right now are definitely going to be mailed out. And I'm just kind of adding some hands to the snowman. And then I had also cut out, I have another stamp from Dylusions that has some sayings on it. And one of them says like, naughty or nice decisions, or I think one says ring your own blaming bell, or I don't know, they just say funny sarcastic things about Christmas sayings, you know. So that's what I'm attaching to the tag right now. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this to each of the tags. And as you can see on the snowman, I cut the head off, but I cut the hat off as well. So I'm adding the hat to the snowman, and then on the nutcracker I cut his hat off too, and I'm going to add it to there just to add some more interest kind of to the little figure. And I really like the way these came out. I'm going to go ahead and show you one, and I'll let another one play, and then here at the end I will go ahead and show you some of all the products, pictures of the products that I use, and then the tags on some still frames as well. Now that pin that I have in my hand is one of those Tim Holtz water brush pins. When I watched Diane Reevely on the Dylusion channel, she shows how you can fill those pins with her Dylusion spray. That way it's easy to color, and she has so many colors, and I don't have all her colors, but I have quite a few, but I don't have enough pins for each of the colors. So I have maybe 6 or 7 pins filled with some of her colors, and they are easy to color in images with and stuff. So another thing I want to just tell you is that when I found Diane, I found her last year, not found her, but I started watching her on the Ranger YouTube channel and things like that, and I really started getting interested in her stuff. I wanted to buy her stamps and things like that. Well, a good place that I have found to buy them are on joann.com, because a lot of times I waited for them to go on 50% off, and then I might buy like 2 or 3 stamps at one time, or some of her inks, her stencils, and things like that. So I just like to wait till they go on sale, because they are a little bit pricey. But if you wait till they go on sale and just purchase some here and there, you know, you can kind of start to build your collection. So anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this, and again, wait for the end and I will post some pictures and some still shots of my tags. So anyways, I hope you like this video, and I hope you like it not being edited so much, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye!